things like that in the third quarter. Did you see some things basketball-wise that just weren't clicking and led to the way that quarter evolved?
Yeah, I mean, it was everything. I think, obviously our effort hasn't been good enough in the third quarter consistently throughout this season, and we're talking about it and we're challenging our guys to be better. I don't know what it was. We get in control early in the game. We play well to start executing the plan, and we're playing against a team that shoots the most threes in the league, and they have that ability to go through stretches where they get really hot, and that happened around the same time where we were getting beat to loose balls. We were keeping our man in front of us. We weren't taking pride in protecting the rim. And I think we lost like 4 or 5 loose balls consecutively. Okay, and we got to be better with that. And then obviously on the other end, we start pressing.
Frank, AD said that big picture, he believes you can and will be a great team, but in the moment you're frustrated. The guys are frustrated. How do you use that frustration to get back on the track you want to be on?
Well, there's no better motivator than a bad loss. You know what I mean? I think all our guys are angry. The coaching staff is angry. And, we'll get back to work and do whatever we need to do to fix it and get our execution better. And, all those things: effort, focus, execution.
I think I've asked you this before about the film sessions and taking that to the court, then to shoot around into the games. Is there something being lost between that point to the games? And those
no, we're coming out of the gates executing. We played well in the first half, and I don't know, just we couldn't make a shot in that third. I don't know if we're running out of gas from 2 overtimes or what, but we got a lot of good looks. I think when they started hitting threes and they were on a run, our guys start pressing a little bit. We end up taking some bad shots, but we do have the ability to be a great team this year. Definitely weren't that tonight, and we're not a great team until we become one. And that's what our daily work is about. We'll get back to work tomorrow.
Frank, obviously you go with a new starting look today. Is there anything from a game like this that you can sort of divine, or is it just sort of all maybe lost a little bit because of how the third quarter went?
All of our players, we're evaluating everybody right now. We got a lot of new guys, and we're finding out what guys can and cannot do. And some of that involves lineups. When Braun went down, we said let's look for opportunities to slide AD to the 5. And, certain matchups when you got Jimmy Butler at the wing, you can't play 4 smalls. When you got Gordon Hayward and Miles Bridges at the wing, you can't play 4 smalls. So you have a game where you think there's an opportunity to do that. You take advantage of that. And, we're exploring what those lineups look like, continuing to explore our big lineups, and just evaluating everything right now.
So just to follow up and be clear, so you could go back to DeAndre,
Yeah, I can't make that decision right now. Okay, we're going to put the lineup out there to beat San Antonio.
That's the game right there. We got to do a better job coming out in the third.
You guys were frustrated after the effort in Portland. It seemed like you responded the last couple of games. Was there any carryover from that, or anything else you can isolate about tonight?
We'll only see Sunday. We got to decide who we want to be. Championship team, it's not us right now. Not winning a championship the way we're playing. We got to be better, and we got to care more for our wins at home, wins in general. That was embarrassing. To be up 5 at half. Obviously, this team shoots a lot of threes, but they have guys who can score the basketball. But it was just no effort in the third quarter. I don't want to say the first half. First half, I think we looked really good. We had some mistakes, but our effort was there, energy, and the third quarter just wasn't there for us.
Eddie, how do you guys sort of gather together after a game like this? I mean, you guys have done it before in Portland, but how do you stay consistent and not have these same breakdowns?
Well, what we can't do is, one, point the finger You know, it was you, it was you, it was you. You know, this play is you. Like, we got to stay together. And we stay together, but also we got to learn from the film. You know, so film tomorrow is going to be big for us to, you know, have another heart-to-heart about these type of games. You know, we hate feeling this way. You know, obviously we lose. You know, we're going to lose games. Everyone lose games, but doing it the right way, having the team actually beat us. You know, not beating ourselves, and those are the frustrating ones when we beat ourselves. And tonight was energy and effort in the third quarter. Well, second half. You know, just like Portland was from the tip. You know, our energy and effort wasn't there. So we hate losing games like that. But we got to learn from it, and most importantly, we got to stay together. And we're going to continue to stay together. Still fairly early. This is game 12 or game 13 or something like that. You know, we still don't have all our guys back, but, you know, we got enough guys to win basketball games. And, you know, we got to continue to do what we do, play Lakers basketball. And some games we see it, some games we don't. You know, we see it for a half. The other half we don't. We see it for 3 quarters and not 1 quarter. So we got to put a stretch of games where we're playing our style of basketball for 48 minutes and live with that result.
80, you did it. It's game 13. You're missing players. So what matters about this in the long run? I guess, like, because you know it's a long season. Like,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, you think about that, you know, big picture. You know, we're missing one of our star guys. We're missing, you know, K9, Taylor, 2 scores. You know, Austin's been playing well for us. He's out for a couple weeks. One of our best 3-and-D guys, TA. So we're missing guys. And, you know, that's where, you know, you think about big picture, long term, you know, what we can be. But now, in a moment, it's frustrating because we're losing games in the way we're losing games. And so, you know, our focus now is frustration, especially losses like this, because we know that we're a good team. And, you know, you think about that long term and that big picture goal, but, you know, we want to win now, you know. And it just sucks that we don't know our full team, our full capability of what guys can bring to the team. But when we get everybody back, you know, we know we'll be a great team. You know, but we still got to do what we do no matter who's on the floor. You know, we still got to follow our principles on both ends of the floor, and we like that tonight.
AD, I know kind of everything kind of gets sucked into the result here, but you guys start out with a new lineup with Wayne in, you and Russ and shooters. Was there anything distinct you saw from that? Is it sort of impossible to gain a result or
No, it's not the lineup. Because we started the game with the lineup and we were fine. We were up big in the first. I think like 9 points or 11 or something like that. And then we went to half of 5. So I mean, it wasn't the lineup. It was the third quarter lineup, the same guys that didn't come out with a lot of energy and effort. All 5 of us. Breakdowns defensively, bad shots offensively, turnovers, all of that. So